Hello, and welcome to the last module guide for IS-61. I want to start by reminding everyone that week 4 assignments are due this Friday at 11:59 p.m., which is the last day of class. Now let's go ahead and dive into this week's assignment. So you'll be just reading one module for this week, which is focusing on supporting hard drives and on other storage devices. So if you click on the guide to week 4, I have a pacing guide for you to kind of follow. I mean, some of you guys still wait until the weekend to do it. It's your prerogative. Um, it just so happened like for last week, some of you guys did not get the announcement that I made, where I announced that for last week, the quiz deadline was Friday. So, um, nevertheless, I'm flexible and gave you guys some extension. So if I'm under the assumption that when I make announcements, you get an email, but I may be wrong. So you can let me know if that's not the case, and I'll see if I can fix that. But let's go ahead and go back to what I was looking at before, which is our our week 4 guide. So this is the flow for the last week. So on Monday, I recommend that you do the module reading and participate in our discussion. On Tuesday, do the flashcard that helps you prep for the quiz. And on Wednesday, do the hardware lab simulations. So just do the hard drive and using SD storage and portable media. On Thursday, do the advanced hardware labs. And then on Friday, do the last two. Um, Once again, for this week, the quiz is also due on Friday, but so is every other assignment. Because this Friday, which is October 11th, is the last day of this IS-61 class. Now, there are some more videos at the bottom that you can check out on your own, just to kind of give you current information about what are the best M2 SSDs in the market today, and the same about one regarding flash drives. After watching this one, I actually want to update my flash drives so that it's using the newest USB standard, which is 3.2. So it's supposed to be twice as fast, right? Um, there's always a need for speed when you're a gamer. Anyways, so let me go ahead and kind of go back and over our discussions, and it's really cool. I mean, when I asked you guys to kind of like share with me your ultimate builds, it's like I wasn't aware there's so many cool cases out there. So I'm just gonna highlight some that some of you guys shared. So um, I also kind of revised my motherboard because the one I had before was black, but since I'm going with a white case, um, I should go ahead and go with a white motherboard because, right, it's available. So I changed my motherboard so it's a white version. But the case that really impressed me, if I go down, I believe is shared by Joseph. Oh, this one is cool too. For Miguel, this turquoise thermal take, that's a really neat one. But let me keep scrolling down. That's a cool one, but I'll come back to that one. That's this one. It's from Starforge, and they have this really neat wrap for this case that Joseph Beza highlighted. So I just want to talk a little bit more about it. So I'm gonna bring up my YouTube videos. So this is a few more other custom wraps that Starforge has released. So this one is off of their collaboration with this anime called Ferrarin. Yeah, Beyond Journey In. So I'm just gonna play it really quick. So the neat thing about Starforge cases is they have this light plate here, and it's like a mini poster inside your case. It's like, wow, I didn't know you can do that. I should full screen it. There we go. Yeah. So they use good cabling, these sleeve power cables. That's really clean aesthetics. And so let me go and show you another one for Starforge. I actually like this one more because the word harmony, it's about Zen. And then I kind of like the color palette, which is kind of pastel, from I think turquoise to pink. It's really nicely designed. Let me go ahead and play this one. Once again, it has a really pretty uh, light plate there. Yeah, that light plate right there, Mount Fuji. Yeah. So yeah, um, it's a really pretty case, without a doubt. And so I kind of looked into what um, Starforge offers. And so besides those custom cases, which are like 3,000 bucks, um, I was looking at their what do they call these? Plate lights. Yeah. And so they do a lot of collaboration with Smite. I don't know if you guys play that MOBA. I tried it out. It's okay. It's really not my cup of tea. But this is something I would get. This neon light one. So unfortunately, um, the plate light is sold separately. So this is more of a cover. 40 bucks. It is a little expensive, but right, it's custom and it's low volume, so they have to charge. Yeah. And the neat thing, right, is like you can switch it out. If you're feeling like this one is neat, low light. I like that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, they kind of show you how you can easily swap it out. So there's like a just a part of the case you can just tilt and pop back in. Yeah, nicely done, bro. Yeah. So, and this is, I think a lot of you guys are into cars too, so it's a neat series. But if you could scroll all the way down, so the plate light is sold separately. It's like 100 bucks. And so I kind of researched some more about like what actual case that Starforge uses. So let me bring that up really quick. So the case they actually use is this one. Not specifically this one, but I think it's like a Lian Li 011 series. There's a lot of variants of the 011 now, but I kind of like this one personally because it has a RGB um, lighting on the top. Yeah, and the bottom. Yeah, so it's a clean case. So you notice there's that panel on the side there, and that's where you can put the plate light with those custom acrylic covers. So which brings me back to Winter. Winter, if I go all the way up here, he actually picked out the case that Starforce uses. So he picked up a white variant. So this is the Lian Li 011 Dynamic Evo. So yeah, good job, Lin Li. So you can actually pimp it out some more if you buy those custom acrylic plates from Starforge. So the other case I want to highlight is this one. Let me go. It's a lot of this one. The height Y70 touch, and I noticed a lot of you guys pick height cases like this one. So I can see why. It's really neatly designed, and of course a lot of you guys pick NZXT. You can't go wrong with that either. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you the video on the height case with the touchscreen. Let's see here. Yeah, this one right here. Let me full screen that. I think it's already at 1080. 4K. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Uh, you guys can look this up to kind of see what is the setup process like, but that is really cool. I guess it's basically your second monitor, right? You notice there's like file file explorer there, like a taskbar there in Google Chrome. Yeah, that's it's really interesting. So so yeah, you guys have really great taste when it comes to cases. It's hard to knock. Here's another height one, but it's black. I like this one too, the Cooler Master. I personally have a Cooler Master case, and in the past I used to have Thermal Take as well. But yeah, let's jump to week two when we talked about um, what is it? Picking your RAM SSD and a CPU cooler. Once again, you guys have great tastes, but there is one that really stood up to me. I guess I just need to go all the way back down now. I should have stayed down there. Where is it? This one is neat for Asus. I bet that's like a LCD screen there. But it's this one. So this is from Skylar. Skylar, I wish you picked like a larger picture for this CPU cooler because like it doesn't do it justice. So let me go ahead and bring it up on the YouTube. Let's see here. So I think it's called Tricks. I may be wrong. But yeah, look at that screen on that CPU cooler. I mean, it obviously plays videos pretty smoothly. And, okay. So once again, you can go back and look up this video, but is this like the aesthetics, like right here? That is so clean. To have like green lights and then to have the CPU cooler display match what you have in your desktop, that is nicely done. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a nice aesthetics in my opinion. All right, so which brings me to our last week discussion on building your own computer. I'm sure there's a lot more parts you can add, right? Obviously, keyboard and mouse, but I just want to just focus on the last three components you really need for your gaming computer, which is obviously the graphics card and the power supply to run all those components you picked out, and a nice monitor to enjoy the output, right? So personally, for me, you know, I if I win the lotto, I can get the 4090. I'll get the 4090 overclock from Asus. It's in a couple $1,000 range, but hey, who cares? I got the money to blow. And then I'll get, 1,000 watt power supply, right? That pretty much makes sure there's enough power for everything. And the P6 line is the most expensive because it uses the best components and it's manufactured by Seasonic. It's a high quality OEM supplier. And this is a really compact power supply for the amount of power it can put out. And of course, a 57-inch computer monitor. I'm sure I'm gonna have to get another desk for this thing, right? It's huge. It's almost a 60-inch TV, but it's just half the size of a 60-inch TV height-wise, right? So it's really wide. It's basically two 4K monitors in one, so it's almost 8K resolution horizontally. And it uses this Samsung custom lighting tech called Quantum Mini LED. Gives it really high, contrast ratio basically and high color definition. And of course, it has 250 frames. You can handle output at max of 240 frames, which is hard to do, especially with this case. I might have to, right, get. Well, I don't think this. I can't run this in dual link. I don't know if you guys are aware of multi-card graphic card setup, but anyways, I think I should be able to run some games on 240. Yeah. So yeah, so this is our last week discussion. So just post what you can. I'm sure there's some really neat stuff you guys are going to share. So yeah, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed IS-61. I know a lot of you guys are going to be taking 62, so I might actually see you guys in person. So it's offered in class as an in-person class next semester at Clovis Community College. I know some of you guys have some concerns about I guess whether or not you'll be able to make it because of work schedules and other issues, but just talk to me and I'll see what I can do to make it work for you to come to class. So uh, I think that's it. Good luck, and hopefully you guys get a good grade in this class.